Hey YouTubers, good morning, it's Robb. Guys, this video is going to be for people who were interested about using one of these nasal rinse devices, but were terrified that they didn't want to squirt something up their nose and choke to death. I've never used one of these before, and I was kind of worried about that myself. I'm going to show you how easy it is to make up the solution and show you in writing the correct way to do it. I'm not going to actually show you having water squirt out my nose, but I will leave you a link to a video of a doctor showing you how she used it, and because I just felt embarrassed about having myself on video with stuff coming out my nose. I didn't want to do that, but I'll show you the correct way to do it. Now, the reason I started doing this is I read a study a few months ago about people said that if you have a flu or a virus or cold, Listerine Cool Mint, it reduces the amount of viral or cold germs in your throat area. And if you use a nasal rinse with some baby shampoo, it will reduce the viral load in your nasal area. And I purchased it, but I never used it. But then the other day I wasn't feeling too good, and I decided to go ahead and use it. And it turned out to be so simple and so easy, and I didn't choke to death like I thought I was going to. So let's get started. The nasal rinse at this particular one has a bottle that is used to squirt the water up your nose. You use 8 ounces of water. It has to be distilled, sterile, or filtered water, and the filtration has to be through less than 1 micron or equivalent to 1 micron. Or you can use water that's been boiled, like from your tap, for 5 minutes. This says 3 minutes depending on your elevation, but I just went ahead and did 5 minutes. Now, it comes with a packet of saline, and these have baking soda and salt, sodium bicarbonate and sodium chloride, in the amount of 700 milligrams of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda and 2,300 milligrams of sodium chloride. That's what's in these packets. This is UPS or US pharmaceutical grade material, but I imagine in an emergency situation you could make up your own of those ratios. 700 milligrams of the baking soda and 2,300 milligrams of sodium chloride. That's in a situation where you didn't have any access to any other material. Now, I went ahead and added a half a teaspoon of baby shampoo to the solution. Now, when we make up the solution, when you put it in your nose, you put your face down. When you use this to squirt the water in your nose, you don't aim at the top of your head, you aim at the back of your head. So you make sure your head is facing down, and then this goes into your right nostril, and you seal it, and then you squirt. But you don't want to have it pointed toward the top of your head, you want it toward the back of your head. And then if you say the phrase or the letters K-A, ka, while you're doing it, it closes off something in your throat so the water doesn't go down the wrong way. And that's not mentioned in any of the literature. I found out about this doctor online. I'll leave a link to her video where she squirted the water out her nose. But if you say the phrase ka, it closes something in your throat so the water doesn't go down the wrong way. Now, I was kind of nervous about doing this because I didn't want a giant stream of water going backwards up my nose into my head. But when I did this, it came out the other nostril, simple as could be. And then I did the other nostril, and then I just tilted my head to one side or the other to help drain, and in 30 seconds it was all over. Now let's go ahead and show you how quickly we can make the solution. This is water that's been boiled and it's cooled. My hands are clean, and okay, don't want to touch anything there. We're going to be using 1 packet. Now, the literature says you can use 2 packets if you like, but they recommend you start with 1. You want to see how well you respond to the saline. And it doesn't tell you to add baby shampoo. I'm adding baby shampoo because of the study I read about people using baby shampoo to help reduce the viral load in your nasal area. And it stands to reason if they're telling you all the time to wash your hands, because the soap will help reduce virus and cold, that this would work. And that's how simple it is. Like I said, you're not supposed to use tap water unless you've boiled it. Because I boiled mine for 5 minutes and then let it cool. But you can get distilled water or filtered water in the grocery store rather inexpensively. And then if your fingers are clean, just tilt it and dissolve it rather quickly. And I would do it for like at least 30 seconds. Make sure all the soap is distributed evenly. And then you're ready to go. Like I said, make sure your face is down. You want to have the liquid go toward the back of your head, not the top. And say ka ka ka. And it will come out the other nostril. And then do the same thing. You want to squeeze to where you use half in one nostril and half in the other. So that's how easy it is to use. Each time I've used it, it's gotten easier. And I was getting sick. I had a tiny bit of a fever and the diarrhea, and I was getting a little bit of congestion in my throat and stuff. And I did this with the mint, the cool mint Listerine. I also took some lysine and the vitamin and stuff. And the next day I felt much better. So this is something you could try yourself. If you've ever been nervous at all about using one of these, I was too. I said, this doesn't sound right. I'm going to squirt water up my nose. Okay, that was something helpful to you. I'm not going to have a lot more videos about illnesses. I don't want to become an illness channel. But I thought that was something that would be helpful to people who were nervous about this, and they could give it a try. Right, guys, I put on new videos every single week. Been doing it for almost 14 years now. Got about 921 videos and different playlists, different subjects all the time. Bunch of cool people I feature on my channel. No Release Me at the bottom of the channel. You want to check it out. And like I said, put on new stuff all the time. And sometime by the end of this year, I should have 1,000. So, all right, I'm yapping here. You guys, you have a good day. I hope you guys don't have to use this, but if you do, you know how easy it is and how comfortable it is to use. All right, take care. See you out there.